Hi there, and welcome back to Spiritual Sage Astrology. I am really happy to have you here with me today. Today we will be focusing on Aquarius Ascendant. And if you have an Aquarius Ascendant, you will have Aquarius in the first house, and then all the houses will follow according to that Ascendant. Aquarius naturally rules the 11th house, but once again, your Aquarius will be in the first house. So the heavens are opening up to you today, Aquarius Ascendant, and they have some things they would like to share with you that perhaps you don't realize or know about yourself. If you have an Aquarius ascending, you usually make friends easily. You are quick-witted and lively, open in your dealings, honest and truthful. You are an inventive conversationalist who paints word pictures that amuse and fascinate. Intelligent and charming, you are practically suited to a position of leadership. You are idealistic in your outlook and want nothing more than for all the world to be happy and harmonious. Even the idea of conflict upsets you. You want to see the best in humanity and are hopeful about the future. Though you have a reputation for fairness and tolerance, there's a strong streak of inflexibility to your nature. Much of this is the impatience you feel towards those who do not have your visionary or lofty ideas. Rising Aquarians are modern, forward-thinking, and progressive. Yet you are set in your ways as Capricorn or Taurus. The choice for most people is to accept society as they find it or to try to improve it. You want to construct a new society that will correspond to your vision of the idea. Or the ideal, You are often intolerant of other people's shortcomings and can be wickedly sarcastic and very funny at the same time. Your razor-sharp powers of observation help you to uncover flaws that you can poke fun at. You are a system of paradoxes. You enjoy being with people, but you are perfectly content to be alone. You like to travel, but love relaxing at home. You are friendly and outgoing, but at other times moody and reserved. You have both a scientific and an artistic turn of mind. In your career, you often are involved in two distinct areas of work. Fame comes rather easily to Aquarius rising people, and many times it is just as easily taken away from them. Your life tends to be marked by unexpected triumphs and reversals. When good fortune smiles, there is often a dark underside to it. For example, many rising Aquarians inherit money, but it often turns out that the legal entanglements are more trouble than the inheritance is worth. Aquarius ascendants approach new places and situations with a spirit of adventure, even though the spirit does tend to wear thin. You become quickly bored. Rising Aquarians usually marry early in life and find contentment with their mates. Though most of you are comfortably off by the time you reach middle age, you never quite make all the money you'd like. Friends are helpful to you in both career and personal matters. As a person with Aquarius rising, you tend to have a wide forehead, fine bone structure in your face, and dreamy, wondering eyes. Many of you are quite tall and rangy looking. So that's another thing. Your ascendant sign will describe a bit how you look in appearance. Because it is right in the first house, it's how you're seen, it's how you're viewed. And that's one of the things that it describes as well, is your physical appearance. The planet Uranus, which rules Aquarius, is very prominent in your horoscope once again. So Uranus will have a very strong place in your life the planet Uranus will. So it's going to be good to learn all about the different planets and the strengths and the weaknesses of those planets. That way you know when, say, Uranus is ruling your natal chart, you'll know what to expect from that planet in your life. The influence of Uranus bestows independence, originality, friendliness, a reforming spirit, versatility, and hatred of restriction. It also encourages rebellion, unpredictability, tactlessness, eccentricity, and contrariness. Those born with Aquarius rising, a day sign, are quirky, curious, and more than a little rebellious. They are friendly and love a good intellectual meeting of the minds, especially if it involves the subject of how to save the world, or at least a part of the world. They also love a good debate and play devil's advocate well. They are humanitarians, often idealistic and future-oriented, and can paint their vision of what a more egalitarian world would look like from a progressive viewpoint, as they often truly want a real humanhood for people of all persuasions. They seem quite emotionally detached while also caring about the world as activists. Aquarius rising usually has a youthful appearance with a medium stature, and they tend to be drawn to wearing clothes seen as quirky or individualistic in some way. Uranus is the ruling planet of Aquarius, and the placement of that planet will modify the rising sign, as will any planets close to the ascendant once again. For example, if the moon is close to the ascendant, they may be a little warmer and more emotionally engaged. So some of the people with an Aquarius ascendant is Barack Obama, David Bowie, Nicki Minaj, and Carl Jung were all born with Aquarius rising. So when I ponder on those people a little bit, I can see where some of this definitely describes them. What about you? What do you think? Do you think the Aquarius rising describes some of these people? You know, David Bowie and Nicki Minaj, they have kind of a wild side, and I believe the Aquarians have that kind of like unusual, unique, wild side to them. And Uranus, the planet, once again, is really good, will be really good to study and understand for your ascendant signs. It'll help you to give a deeper, a broader idea of your ascendant when you start studying the ruling planet of your chart. And once again, everything has dark and light, yin and yang. And you can turn that steering wheel once you have knowledge, you know, some more deeper understanding with this tool, astrology, of yourself, that perhaps even stuff that you didn't know about yourself. And then when you learn some of this, you'll be like, oh wow, that really does sound like it describes me. And you can take what resonates with you and use it. You can strengthen your strengths even more so, and your weaknesses, you can work on those. And again, take what resonates with you, and this is a wonderful tool for practical but also spiritual guidance, because this is your star map. This is part of your star map And those beautiful luminaries up there were made to guide us. And this is one way that they do that. This is an old science. This is not pseudoscience. This is an old science. It's been around for many, 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 many years. So once you know a little more about your star map, your star placements, you can start using them for your benefit. I know people that never utilize their gifts because they don't know some of this, they don't have some of this knowledge. They, you know, maybe they're like a Gemini moon. And you know, they could be a strong writer. They have the ability to be a writer, but maybe they never knew they had that gift. You know, and so things like that. And then when you really start working on those gifts, you see the evidence is true. And we'll get more into that. So Aquarius, next time you go out and look up into the stars, know that they are there to guide you. They are there to guide you, and you can turn your steering wheel in any direction that you wish once you have some more knowledge about yourself through your star map, and make amazing decisions for your life. And know that you are noble because you are made of those stars, Aquarius Ascendant. Have a lovely day. Come back and see me. Thank you.